Bigfoot like that are just like bonding together. They just stay together. There won't be as many divorces as going on.
That's right.
That we're having.
You know, we ought to open up, put us a shingle up and start doing some counseling for people.
Right.
Tell them, give them some pointers, maybe a marriage book.
Why don't you give some pointers right now?
Well, I mean, one of the things, Brother Mel, what's some secrets that's held y'all's marriage together here?
Well, doing whatever my wife asks me. Best ones I know of yet.
Well, there ain't no arguing going on then, are there?
Right.
What happened to getting them a young one and raising
Well, there you go. That'll work too, won't it?
Right. Well, according to the Bible says if you take a child and raise them up, and then when they get old, they won't depart from you. So I married Dottie when she was only 18. I was 19. And I took the Bible and I raised her up the best way I knew now. We've been together 46 years as of this year, 47 years this year. And we're not even thinking about getting divorced or
No. Now,
she'll eat them pig feet too. She'll eat them pig feet every once in a while. And I really believe it's a bonding thing. You just gotta have them. If they like pig feet, let them have them.
I may have to try them now.
you know the bad thing is, I'm gonna just tell you this: make sure the pig's dead. Ain't nothing worse than seeing that pig hobble around without a foot on it. You ever seen that?
Yeah.
Now my wife, old pig, pig's running from her, buddy.
If you see a three-legged pig out,
My wife
three-legged pig out there, three-legged pig would be classified as arithmetic. Put down 3, carry 1.
Somebody was carrying it.
Yeah.
Oh, now we looked at something in there. Now you was saying now you said your daddy was 70 years old when you was born.
That's what I've been told.
Okay, and your mama was 33 when you was born, right? Now there's one that raised one up, a young one. That was good. But so your daddy was born in 18 and what?
76.
Now I'm sure. See, one of the things that intrigues me a lot. See, my grandpa used to tell all kind of stories, and I was a little old. I'll be honest with you, I was ugly. I'm better looking now than I ever have been. But and I ain't saying I'm that good looking, but I'm just saying I was an ugly little fella, big old ears and freckles all over my face. I'm talking about I'd done everything they told me that you could wash them off with, and it wouldn't come off. And I don't know what finally got them to leave. I don't know if it was just I stunk so bad or what. But you know, the thing about it is my grandpa used to sit down. I used to love to sit there and listen to stories he'd tell. And I'm old-eyed, big old blue eyes, and get so big. He nicknamed me Peared Eye. Well, I didn't like that. I didn't know what it meant. And I thought my name was Scotty, and I didn't want to be called Peared Eye. But that's what he called me because he'd tell them stories. He was a real old man, and he'd just tell all kind of stuff. And I just would sit there and listen all day long. So I'm sure that's probably as old as your dad was. I'm sure you probably heard stuff. I mean, being born in the 1800s, that was probably impressive to you to hear some of the stuff. Now, was he from this area up here in Washington County, or where?
He was from up in Alabama, Abbeville, Skipperville, Alabama. And he moved down here and married her and had 3 of us kids. Mm-hmm. And I remember very well when they would clean hogs and they'd save the guts, chitlins and stuff.
Yeah. Y'all eat chitlins?
They'd eat chitlins, yeah, and we'd eat those pickled fig feet. As a matter of fact, they saved everything on the hog except the squeal. And when Hee Haw got on the air and they started playing Hee Haw, they was able to record the squeal of the hog before he killed it. And that way every part of that hog was saved.
Marty, did you know you could eat everything on the hog except for the squeal?
I did not know that.
But now, so now you've eat chitlins?
Eat chitlins,
I really have never eaten chitlins. I always wanted to try them. But now, do they really, I mean, you hear people say, do they really stink when you cook them?
They do stink. You have to get downwind from them. Yes, best to get downwind.
Oh, boy. Well, Marty, would you, now I would try them if somebody cooked us a batch. I don't know if you call it a batch or not, but a setting or a
Mess.
A
pile.
helping? A mess?
A mess.
A mess?
A pile or a mess.
A mess of chitlins.
Now don't you sling the mess out of them before you.
Wash them with the water hose.
Well, I don't want the mess
Gotta
part.
turn them inside out.
Okay, now if somebody cooked us some, would you be willing to try them if I tried them?
I've lived here long enough, I would try 'em.
Yeah.
That's good.
As long as you don't put grits on the side, I'll try 'em.
Well, the grits may be what you want to help swallow down with.
Probably.
Oh
My
boy.
goodness.
Well, that's good. Now I tell you what we're going to do is this is we got this. I don't know that much about computers, but we got this YouTube channel called the Kelleybillies. Of course, we just having us a big time, and that's the reason why I want to come visit with y'all. Is cause, and we like to do it more than once, And the thing is, we got a lot of ideas up our sleeve. Like to walk around with you and just look at anything. I mean, it would be interesting to us to look at the figs when they get growing on the fig tree, when they get about ripe or whatever. Look at them. Say, hey man, Marty, I don't know if he's ever eat a fig other than a Newton.
Only a Newton, yes.
Yes, so there's a lot that people don't even know nothing about, that we're losing a whole culture because of everything that goes on. And so
Need to let Melvin walk over where he grew up. How
Right.
they dropped the well's still there. You can still
Really?
draw a bucket of water.
really,
Yeah,
well, see, that's something we need to do.
Yeah.
How far is that? Is this the old home place?
Yeah.
yeah. It's right through
Part
the.
of it.
Well,
This is
We
40
may have to take a
acres,
walk.
and it's on the front side of 40 acres.
well,
Yeah, get your belly of water full.
allow me. Same water he drank out of in a
Yeah.
well when he was a boy.
Cleaned it down in the well, and cleaned it out.
Now,
It's
is
full.
there what kind of wells down
It's a curved well, goes down and then just,
there? A blue well, or is that, will it blow water back up on you? Or?
no, it's not an artesian well. It's,
Okay.
It's driven by a chain, tickle.
A little more sweat
Yeah,
involved.
you have to draw it out.
You ever drew water, Marty?
Only on paper.
You can actually draw this out with a bucket.
And they had to draw every Monday morning. They drawed up 4 wash tubfuls of water for his mama to wash.
Really?
One for the wash pot and 3 to rinse clothes with. Every Monday was wash.
Now, Marty, you ever wrenched anything out?
Only in the wash machine.
When you do know what wrenching stuff out is?
I believe so, yes, sir.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Just make sure that you're following with the culture. Because see, the thing about it
The
is,
terminology
people
is
seeing
big
this on video is learning about it along with you.
That was the biggest difference, learning your words for
From the north.
the real
yeah.
words, yes.
Well,
What you-
Yeah. I had today, just so that today we went, and it'll be on video too, went to Bozeman School and was Johnny Appleseed. Well, I told about Johnny Appleseed when he was 6, his daddy remarried, and over the 10 years there, he had 10 brothers and sisters. Oh my goodness, I'm sure they run him wild. I said, from milking the cow, Johnny, would you go get us some milk? Johnny, would you do that? That's what made him run to the woods and want to start fooling around apple trees. Well, I told the story that Johnny, would you carry some corn cobs to the outhouse? Well, them little old kids didn't even know what in the world I was talking about. And when we started to leave, one of the little boys came up to me and said, "What was the corn cobs for?" I said they didn't have toilet paper back then, and that's what they was for. So my boy asked me the same thing. He said, "Daddy, they really use toilet paper to wipe with?" And I told him, I said, "Son, you know in them cowboy movies when them cowboys walk and they say it's because he's been riding a horse? It's because he's been using corn cobs."